this year, we had a really strange spring. It was much warmer than normal, much earlier than normal, and then returned to normal, causing a shock to the system. There was an early bloom, and then it got cool again. And anyway, the result was that we had varied growing patterns, and in a couple instances with the arnica and with the St. Johnswort, we struggled this year. We had to replant this entire section. So now that it's come to harvest time, this is about a month late. Traditionally, June 24th or around there, St. John's Day, and that's when the wild ones were blooming. But now it's deep into July, and we're getting our first cut. You know, in gardening and agriculture, a lot of times it's about compromises. Today it's muggy. You see all the clouds above me. Normally, Northern California is clear blue sky with not a hint of rain for 6 months at a time. But the monsoonal pattern draws up moisture from the south, and it becomes much more humid and muggy than normal. Today, I think it was in the 90s with, 30-40% humidity, which is unusual for here, but not at all as bad as back in Houston, where I originally grew up. But I've adapted to the rhythms of the Sierra, being here 30 years. And on this farm for 15, 16, 17? Who's counting? All rhythm. The interesting thing about these plants, while they are late and much smaller and much less abundant than we've had for the last few years, they are succulent and fresh and energetic and new and soft and really lovely. So super high quality herb. And and that's why it's hard to judge each agricultural season. To borrow from grapes, ice wine, the dessert wine, is caused when there's a shock freeze late in the season and before you've harvested, right? It's basically an accident. And but the result is surprising and wonderful and rare. And that's why, wines have annual, yearly statement, what year it came from, a vintage statement, because each year is a different quality. And harvesting in this setting, we get that, the terroir, the vibe, the atmosphere of the place, and then whatever conditions there were. And we adapt and roll with it. So young, fresh, beautiful medicine. And I'm now going to go to the next step, which is prepare this to go into the jars onto the platform. All right, I'll see you in that next chapter, my friends. Be well.